Hey everyone, this is Chantel McCarthy, and this is my infographic on steps that I would use to close gaps for individual plans of study, career interests, and high school graduation rates. So, the greatness of a school depends on the ability to close gaps. This is for Cheney High School. And we're going to take a look at two things. Again, preparing success for individual plans of study and high school graduation rates. So down over here on the left, I'm going to talk about individual plans of study. So each teacher will be in charge of a certain amount of students for 4 years. And during those 4 years, their concentration will be on building relationships with those students, really getting to know them and their strengths, weaknesses, interests, hobbies, skills, and etc. So step one, we would conduct surveys to determine what career fields our students are most interested in. Because obviously we can't offer every single, career type class. And then for the second step, I would implement the college and career ready classes based off of student surveys, and then I would implement the career cruising website, which would step the students through some career interest surveys, and again the seminar teacher would lead the students through this. And then also I would implement student-led conferences. These conferences will be focused on, students talking about their career interest surveys and what they scored highest on, maybe what they want to do after high school, what their plans are. Do they want to go to a 4-year college, 2-year college? Do they want to get some kind of skill through a trade school, and those kinds of things. So if we go back to the top here and talk about high school graduation rates, in order to close the gaps on this, I'm going to go through a series of steps. But currently, let's talk about Cheney, where we are currently. We're at 92% graduation rate, and question is, how can we be even higher? And the answer might rely on the transition from middle school to high school. Why do I say that? Well, step one, we want to focus on the attendance data. And each week of absent per semester, it is said that in 9th grade is associated with more than a 20% point decline in the probability of graduating from high school, which is why we want to focus on the attendance data and really focus in on those students during the first year of their high school experience. In step two, let's see. For step two, we want to foster supportive relationships to ease transition. 95% of students who earn B's or better have a GPA of 3.0 in 9th grade go on to graduate from high school. So again, we really want to focus on that first year. So those are my ideas on how to close the gaps for graduation rates and making sure kids are ready for careers in college.